Hosting the Patriots from AuSable. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Patriots. Number 11, Connor Manning. Number 22, Sean Christopher. Number 23, Alex Patton. Number 24, Ryan Lee. Number 32, Justin Hart. Number 4, Ron Skater. Number 15, Jeremy Lombard. Starting for the Patriots. At guard, number 3, Jordan Coolidge. At guard, number 5, Austin Pace. At forward, number 12, Joseph Lincoln. At forward, number 14, TJ Burrow. At forward, number 21, Brody Douglas. The Patriots are coached by Mr. Douglas. And now for the Cougars. Number 24, Nathan LaFave. Number 45, Casey Manor. Number 23, Randy Grimshaw. Number 25, Fred Hampton. Number 42, Rob Armstrong. Number 35, Richie Collins. Starting for the Cougars. At guard, number 34, Logan Miller. At guard, number 23, Jamie Davison. At center, number 44, Stephen Carter. At forward, number 33, Connor Chapman. At forward, number 32, Tom Bedard. The Cougars are coached by Mr. Guerin. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Lacey and Mr. Spillman. Please rise for the national anthem.
And we're on. So welcome viewers to Hometown Cable's presentation of CVAC Boys Varsity Basketball, coming to you from Northeastern Clinton Central School this Monday evening, December 21st, first day of winter, shortest day of the year. The Cougars are hosting the Patriots of AuSable Valley. this evening in an interdivisional matchup. Both teams, I believe, coming into this. There's the opening tip goes to TJ Burrow, who misses on an easy layup, but Carter with a rebound. Here's Davison, pushes it into the lane and gets it inside to Carter, gets this ball stripped and gets knocked out of bounds. The Cougars will retain possession. I believe the Patriots coming in with a undefeated record. The Cougars are now 2-1. It's the first time they've crossed over into each other's division, so we'll see how things shake out tonight here as the Cougars host a pretty hot shooting and pretty good playing Patriots team of AuSable Valley. There's a offensive rebound by Case. That ball gets kicked around back out to Jordan Coolidge, who can't quite handle it. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover for the Patriots. And Cougars will come down and see if they can capitalize. No score yet. Either team just kind of floating around here. Let's see, the ball's on the floor. Davison scrapping for it, and we get a held ball. So it looks like it'll stay with the Cougars on the alternating possession. Davison having a little hard time against these aggressive guards of AuSable. Gets the ball into Chapman. Here's Miller, can't find a handle on it. It's a turnover for the Cougars. This is Coolidge. Coolidge to Burrow. Burrow off the screen. That one's just wide, and Carter clears a rebound. This is Miller with it. Back to Davison. Gives it to Carter at the top of the key. There's Miller. Davison. Some move on his guy. Puts up a floater. Gets knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Cougars. Davison inbound. And that'll go out of bounds. Gets tipped out by Coolidge. Nope, looks like they're going to give it over to the Patriots. Not sure. And the referees are going to confer here to see what exactly went on. All right, so they're going to reverse that call. It did get knocked out of bounds by Coolidge, so they're going to keep it here, and the Cougars will inbound. Then we got a minute and a half gone in the first quarter, and neither team has been able to find the bottom of the net yet. Inbounded for Davison. Davison gets that ball slapped away. Coolidge comes away with it. Gives it over for Brody Douglas, who converts. That's 3 turnovers for the Cougars early on here. Gives it up, and that's going to go out of bounds, and it's another turnover for the Cougars. Cougars coming out just a little bit anxious here, so we'll see if we can get themselves calmed down just a little bit. The Patriots don't seem to be getting the better of the momentum play here at the time. This is Coolidge with it. Gives it for Douglas. Douglas looking for some space. Over for Burrow. That ball gets tipped. Miller comes away with it. Gives it for Davison. Davison converts. So nice, good defensive pressure there by the Cougars who knocked that ball away, and Miller makes a nice play to get the streaking Davison in the lane. Cougars in their patented 2-3 zone. There's Burrow with it. Gets it over for Case, and that's 3 for Douglas. And looks like we're going to foul on the floor. That foul is going to go against Austin Case. That'll be his first, team's first. Now the Patriots in a little full court pressure here. Miller with it. He's got Coolidge on him. Gives it for Davison. Back to Miller in the lane. Gets it poked away by Douglas. Back to Douglas. Drives the lane. Off the back iron. Won't go. Gets his own rebound. Puts the shot up and drops it in. 7 points for Brody Douglas early on here. Again, the Patriots with some pressure. Here's Chapman with it. Gets it in the lane and gets called for the travel. So another turnover by the Cougars. 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the first period. The Patriots with a 7-2 lead. Inside for Burrow. Squares up, puts the shot up, and drops it in. And Coach Davis, or Coach Garen's seen enough of that, calls a timeout. All right, out of the timeout, the Cougars inbound against the press. Here's a long pass down for Chapman. Chapman loses his step and draws the foul. Looks like the foul is going to be on Joe Lincoln. His first, team's second. That's going to be a foul on the floor, so the Cougars will inbound. This is Chapman. This is for Davison. Here's Miller in the corner. Puts up the three, rims in and out, and that's the case with the rebound. We got a held ball, and the Patriots will come away with it. This is Coolidge with it. Or for Case. Case off the screen. Gives it for Lincoln. I'm sorry, Lincoln in the corner with Carter with the rebound. Here's a pass inside. Nice pass inside by Jamie Davis, and good catch and shoot by Stephen Carter. So. There's Coolidge again. Douglas. That was a three. Davison runs into some traffic, gets the ball stolen, and it goes out of bounds, but they retain the possession. Who made that last basket? Who made that last basket? No, for them. You don't know? Okay. Davison on the inbound. Looking for something to happen. Gives it for Miller. Miller to Bedard. Bedard squares and shoots. A little strong. Ball's up in the air, and Lincoln comes away with a rebound. Gives it up for Douglas. Douglas in the lane for Lincoln. Nice move, but Carter comes away with the rebound. This is Miller. Pulls up at the foul line. Gets that. First 2 points of the game for Logan Miller. We get 12-6 Patriot lead with just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is Douglas again. Over for Coolidge, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover for the Patriots, and Coach Douglas calls a 30-second timeout. Okay, back to action out of the timeout. The Cougars inbound. This is Miller with it. Back to Davison. Davison drives the lane. Nice feed off to Carter. Drops it in. Nice second. That's second assist of the night for Jamie Davison. That was a nice dish off to Stephen Carter in the lane. Carter with 4 points. This is Coolidge, pulls up, shot comes up a little short. Chapman with the rebound. Here's Davison, gives it for Bedard. His shot gets blocked. Carter gets the offensive rebound and then misses that shot, but Connor Chapman is there to get the offensive rebound in the putback. So the Cougars have trimmed the lead to 12-10 at this point. This is Burrow in the middle, gets it stripped away. Miller comes away with it. Over for Davison, nice feed inside for Chapman, gets the ball knocked away. Burrow comes away with it, gets it stuck on his hip, gives it out for Coolidge at the top of the key. A little bit short, Carter with another rebound. Over for Bedard. And Bedard throws the ball away. In the lane, Burrow throws it up and it gets knocked out of bounds. Patriots will retain position. Minute 19 to go in the first quarter. Pass inside for Burrow. He's in the lane, kicks it out for Douglas. Douglas to Coolidge. Coolidge puts a move, kicks it in the lane. This is LaFountain. He throws it up. That doesn't hit anything. Chapman comes away with a rebound. Gives it for Miller. Miller gets it inside to Carter. Carter spins and knocks it down. 6 points for Stephen Carter here, late going in the under a minute left in the first quarter. The Cougars have come back to tie it at 12. This is Burrow. Coolidge. LaFountain puts up a shot off the front of the rim, bounces around, and goes over to the Cougars. And we got a substitution for the Cougars. Be number 45, Casey Manor checks in, and 33, Connor Chapman will sit down for the final 37 seconds of the first quarter. Ball is inbounded. This is Davison. Davison looking to clear it out. Gets double teamed, gets it over to Miller, wide open. Miller gets that ball knocked away by Brody. Brody a little off balance and gets fouled on the way up. Foul will go against Logan Miller, his first, the Cougars' first foul this game. So it'll put Brody Douglas on the line to shoot two. First one is up and in and out. Douglas gets ready for his second one. It's on its way. That one's good. Davison. Douglas on him. Drives the lane. Kicks it over to Manor. Manor with a short jumper. Knocks that one down. Closing seconds of the first quarter. This is Burrell with it. Puts up a desperation shot that hits the rim and skips out of bounds. So after 8 minutes of play, the Cougars have come back from a 6-point deficit to take a 1-point lead, 14-13. Okay, back to action for the second half of this CVAC boys varsity basketball game coming to you from Champlain, New York. We're going to have a little discussion about clothing and what's tucked in, what's not tucked in. Referee Spillman wants to make sure everyone is neatly dressed. Be Davison with it. Inside for Carter, and Carter draws the foul. Looks like that foul is going to go against Austin Case. That'll be his second, team's third. And looks like Coach Douglas is going to go to the bench right away and send in a couple substitutes. He's got number 12, that's Joe Lincoln, checks back in, and number 11, Connor Manning, check in, and LaFountain and Case sit down. Here Davison drives the lane, kicks it over for Bedard. Bedard, nice move. Drops it in. So get all 5 starters in the scoring column for the Cougars now. Here's Lincoln. Lincoln gets number 11, Connor Manning, with an illegal screen. So that's going to be the 4th team foul against the Patriots. Coach Douglas wants to know what was illegal about the screen, and referee Spillman is explaining the rules to him. This is Davison. Gets the ball up. Loses control temporarily, but kicks it over for Miller. Miller inside for Carter. Carter, strong move, turns around, knocks it down. Nice shot by Stephen Carter. 8 points for Carter. This is Coolidge. Over for Douglas. Back to Coolidge to Douglas. Back to Coolidge. This is Manning. Patriots keeping it on the outside, looking for an opening in that zone. Again, this is Coolidge. He puts up a big long one. A little bit short. Manning gets the rebound, and looks like we got a timeout on the floor. Okay, we're back to action out of the timeout. The Patriots will inbound under their own basket. This is Coolidge, gets it in for Douglas. Douglas back to Coolidge, squares up for the shot, but thinks better of it. But Douglas will take the shot, goes off the front. Manning rebounds it, throws it off of Thomas Bedard to retain possession. Again, the Patriots will inbound. This is Burrell with it. Gives it over for Coolidge. Back to Burrell. Back for Coolidge. Burrell. This is Douglas. Again, the Patriots keeping it on the perimeter. This is Burrell. Is a little long. Again, rebound by Brody. Blocked by Carter. And he comes away with a rebound. This is Davison with it. Coolidge on him. Passes it inside for Carter. Carter a little bit strong, but Chapman with the rebound and the putback. So nice offensive rebound by Connor Chapman, and that's 4 points off the offensive glass for Connor Chapman. So the Cougars have opened up a 7-point lead here early on in the second quarter, and there's a shot that goes just a little bit awry by T.J. Burrell, and Carter again with the rebound. Here's Chapman with a real nice catch, but he kicks it out for Miller for 3. A little bit strong. Won't go, and Coolidge with the rebound. No, I'm sorry, Douglas with the rebound. Here's Burrell. Burrell in the lane. Puts up a shot, a little bit strong. Belly gets popped around. Chapman comes away with it. Here's a pass for Bedard. Back to Davison. Chapman at the foul line. Squares away. Knocks that one down. 6 points for Connor Chapman. The Cougars have stretched their lead out to 9 points now. 22-13 with just under 5 minutes to go in the half. Here's Burrell from the top of the key. That ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a white ball. Substitution for the Patriots. That's number 5, Austin Case, comes back off the bench to give Joe Lincoln a rest. Cougars inbound. Up for Miller, almost gets it taken away. Miller tries to get one inside for Chapman. The ball gets bounced around, and the Patriots come away with it. Here's Coolidge. He drives the lane, puts up a runner, and drops it in. Here's Bedard wide open, takes it in for a layup, a little bit strong, but Chapman again on the offensive boards, can't convert. And we're going to get a foul on Stephen Carter on a clear out down underneath. This is Coolidge with it. Gives it for Douglas, back over for Burl to Coolidge. Again, the Patriots keeping it on the perimeter. Here's Coolidge from way downtown. That one's way off the mark. Bedard with a good rebound. Carter comes away with the mess. And here's Davison up for Miller. Miller gets it inside for Carter, and get called for a hold. That'll be Burl with the comes away with the foul, I believe. Yep, that foul will be on TJ Burl with a hold. That'll be his first, team's fifth. And Alex LaFountain will check back in, and Brody Douglas sits down. Douglas with 11 points all in the first quarter. Hasn't hit anything here in the second quarter. Here's Davison for three. That won't go. A little bit strong. Ball kicks around, and Thomas Bedard comes away with the loose ball and fires one inside for Carter, who makes a nice catch and score for 10 points for Stephen Carter to go along with his 8 rebounds here in the first half. 3.5 to go in the half. Here's Burl with it, puts up that shot, a little bit strong. Carter again with the rebound. Here's a long pass up for Chapman, dishes it off for Bedard in the middle, can't convert, and Burl comes away with a rebound. Coolidge will bring it up, skips it over for LaFountain, back to Coolidge, who ducks a couple of defenders and puts it on the ground, and we got a foul on the floor. Looks like it'll be on, I believe he called it on Miller, but yeah, that'll go against Logan Miller, his second. Only the team's third, so the Patriots will inbound. LaFountain back over to, this is Case. Coolidge, Case in the middle. Puts it over for Burl. Burl squares, puts up the three-pointer, and it hits off the back iron, and there's a nice offensive rebound by Austin Case. But that ball kicks around, and Carter comes away with a rebound. Here's a nice lob up for Chapman, who can't finish. Davison gets the offensive rebound and can't put it in. He squares, and his shot drops. 4 points for Jamie Davison. That was a nice offensive effort by the Cougars to stay solid on the offensive boards. But Davison gets kind of a dumb foul out front, and we're going to have a substitution. That'll be Fred Hapgood to check in for Logan Miller, who sits down with 2 fouls. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first half. This is Coolidge with it, over for Douglas. Douglas to LaFountain. Coolidge skips into the lane, and we're going to have another foul on the Cougars. And that'll go against Fred Hapgood. It'll be his first, team's 5th. Cougars will inbound. Here's LaFountain. Gives it for Coolidge. Coolidge drives the lane, gets the ball knocked away, but there's a nice offensive rebound by TJ Burl, and looks like Carter will pick up the foul. It'll be 2 on Stephen Carter, and TJ Burl will step to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and good. Second one is on its way. That shot is up. No good. Ball bounces around. And it's on the floor. Bedard is there and gets it tied up. It will stay with the Patriots, and number 12, Joe Lincoln, checks back in. Patriots inbound, just under 2 minutes to go in the half. This is Coolidge.
No shot. Step out.
Sorry for that pause, but had to sneeze. Anyway, Coolidge throws up another long three-pointer that's a little bit strong, and Carter comes away with his 11th rebound and gets fouled on the play. Go against Brody Douglas, his first, team 6th. Long pass down, and that one gets swatted out of bounds. Looked like a football play. Nice play by the cornerback, who come over from his free safety position to knock that one down. Long pass down the other end of the court. Davison tracks it down. Comes into the lane and gives a nice pass over to Stephen Carter, who can't convert, and they get tied up on the rebound, and it'll be another held ball. Cougars will keep possession of it this time on the alternating possession. So we got a minute 32 to go in the half. Cougars with a 8-point lead. That ball skips around, and Patriots come away with it. This is Coolidge again. For Lincoln, that ball gets skipped away or knocked away. That long pass up for Bedard, dishes it off for Chapman, makes a nice catch and throw. 8 points for Connor Chapman here in the first half. Nice assist by Thomas Bedard, and Fred Hebb, good to get that ball up the court. Here's a loose ball. Davison comes away with it and decides to slow things down. Takes a look in the lane, but tries to give it off for Carter, but Alex Fountain was standing right there. Here's Coolidge, puts it in the lane, puts up a nice running layup. That goes down. We're just a couple seconds differential in the shot clock and the game clock. Cougars throw it away, so the Patriots will get the ball with a chance at the final shot of the half. We got 32 seconds on the clock. Patriots down by 10 at this point, 28-18. Been a good quarter for the Cougars. Here, kicking it back and forth again. Here's Coolidge, drops in the shot. Will go, and Burrow with a nice offensive rebound, and looks like Douglas is going to be caught for the. Looks like Brody Douglas is going to get caught on that foul, and the Casey Manor will shoot 1 and 1 down at the other end with 13.5 seconds to go, and 13.2 seconds to go. First one is up, and it's good. Manor with his second shot on the way, and that one's good. 4 points for Casey Manor here in the first half. This is Coolidge with it. Steps back behind the three, throws it up, a little bit short. Ball's loose. Coolidge again. Puts it on the floor and gets it knocked away, and Manor heaves it down the other end, and that'll end the half. So after 16 minutes of play, it's the Cougars 30, the Patriots of AuSable Valley 18. And we're back to action for this second half of this CVAC boys varsity basketball game, coming to you from Champlain, New York. Calvin Castine on the microphone, Joe Southwick on the, Calvin on the camera, Joe Southwick on the microphone. The Patriots come away with the first basket of the second half. It's Brody Douglas with a nice inside move, and anyway, the Cougars bring the ball down the other side. Pass inside for Connor Chapman, gets knocked off of defender and goes out of bounds, but there's a nice feed inside by Bedard into Chapman, and he converts. So Connor Chapman with 10 points. This is Burrow. Kicks it over for Douglas. Douglas in the lane, puts up a little shot that won't roll. Chapman comes away with the rebound, but gets called for the travel. So that'll be a turnover for the Cougars, and the Patriots will inbound under their own basket. Down by 12. This is Burrow. Out for Case. This is Coolidge with it. Coolidge to Burrow. Back to Coolidge. Coolidge looks to shoot. Case puts it in the lane. Kicks it over. Davison gets a hand on it, but Burrow comes away. This is Coolidge again. Looking to drive, but can't. Sends it back over for Burrow. Burrow puts up a long three-pointer that hits back iron, gets his own rebound, dumps it off to Austin Case, who wasn't really ready for the pass, and it goes out of bounds, and the Cougars will inbound. Patriots with some full court pressure. Carter gets the ball in for Davison. Davison, one move, puts up a floater. Nice left-handed shot by Jamie Davison, 6 points for him. Cougars run their lead up to 14 with 6:20 to go in the third quarter. As Douglas squares but can't go. Chase gets the offensive rebound and puts up a shot that doesn't hit anything. Gets his own rebound, sends it over. This is Coolidge with it. Gives it for Case. Case to Burrow. Burrow tries to get it into Douglas. Gets knocked around, but he gets it back. Here's Coolidge with a long three. 10 points for Jordan Coolidge. And we're going to have a foul on the Patriots. It's Austin Case steps in the way of Jamie Davison, and he gets called for the block. It's going to be 3 fouls on Case. Carter will inbound it. Gets it into Davison. Davison gives it to Bedard, who gets it taken away. And Bedard will get called for the foul. That's first on Bedard, the Cougars' first team foul here in the second half. Douglas will inbound. This is Coolidge with it. Gives it in for Lincoln and kicks it out for Burrow. Burrow knocks down a three, and Coach Guerin calls a timeout. Back to action out of the timeout. The Cougars the inbound. This is Bedard with it. Gives it for Davison. Davison, nice pass inside for Connor Chapman. Chapman converts. 12 points for Connor Chapman to lead all scorers. This is Case. Back to Coolidge. Back to Case. Case gets it over for Coolidge. Coolidge to Burrow. Back to Coolidge. Again, the Patriots content to keep it on the perimeter. Look for that open shot, and Austin Case knocks down a three. And there's a drive inside by Thomas Bedard, and he'll draw the foul. Foul will go on Lincoln, his second, team second. Bedard will step to the line to shoot 2. First one's on its way and good. It's 3 points for Thomas Bedard. Second one is up. That's good. Here's a long pass up. This is Lincoln in the lane, and Carter with a rebound, kicks it out for Bedard. Bedard, the Cougars on a run here. Here's Davison, squares up. His shot's a little bit short. And that's Lincoln on the rebound. Pass inside for Douglas. Douglas kicks it out for Case. Case, nice pass inside for Lincoln. He can't convert. Carter with another rebound. This is Davison with it. Coolidge on him. Gives it over for Chapman. Chapman in for Miller. Miller puts up a nice little shot left-handed and drops it in. 4 points for Logan Miller. The Cougars run their lead up to 11. This is Coolidge with it at the elbow. Puts up a shot, it's a little strong. Douglas on the rebound, gives it again for Coolidge. Coolidge drives the lane and draws the foul on the floor. And that's going to be on Logan Miller. That's going to be his third. Team second here in the second half. There's an inbound pass, gets knocked out of bounds. Patriots will inbound again. Coolidge with the ball. This is LaFountain. Squares up. Puts the shot. A little bit strong. Coolidge again. Drives the lane. Gets it kicked out for Burrow. This is LaFountain. Squares up. That one's short. Miller with the rebound. Throws the ball away. Coolidge. And Miller knocks the ball out of bounds. The Patriots will retain possession. 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The ball inside gets knocked away. Davison comes away with it. This is Bedard. Bedard, nice pass for Chapman. Chapman, good catch. Puts the shot up and draws the foul. That'll go against TJ Burrow, his second. Excuse me, team's third. Chapman will shoot 2. First one's on its way and good. It's 13 for Chapman. Second one is on its way. That one's good. The Patriots bringing it down. LaFountain back to Coolidge. Again, Patriots keeping it on the perimeter against this 2-3 zone. Looking for a way to work it in. Here's Coolidge from way downtown. That one's a little bit short. Chapman with the rebound. Gives it over for Miller. Coolidge goes after the ball and comes up with nothing. There's Davison. It's a little short on his three-point attempt. Carter with an offensive rebound and a putback. And that looked like that might have been a foul. And he gets called for the carry. 2 Cougars on the ground, and the call goes on a turnover. And we got a stoppage of play here. Looks like Thomas Bedard a little slow getting up, but seems to be fine. Coach Guerin's going to go to the bench. And, Manor checks into the game, gives Thomas Bedard a chance to sit down and shake off whatever was ailing him. We got a couple guys down here. That's not our basket? Yeah, that's all right. That was a pretty good play. Yeah, we had a lot of confusion there, and Cougars weren't sure which way to go on that inbounds pass. Well, something we see in modified JV quite a bit, but not too much in varsity. I'm going to give the points to Austin Case. Is he out there? There's Burrell. Squares and shoots. Doesn't go. Chapman with a rebound. Gives it over for Davison. Davison kicks it over for Miller. Miller squares. A little bit long. Chapman with a rebound. It's on the floor, and we get a foul. That's going to go against Jordan Coolidge. His first. Team's fourth, so the Cougars will inbound. Here's Miller, kicks it over for Chapman. Chapman squares, puts up a shot, a little bit long. Manor with a rebound and a putback. And that's good. 6 points for Casey Manor. Minute 20 to go in this spirited third quarter. The Cougars with a 13-point lead, 44-31 at this point. Here's LaFountain, back to Coolidge. Coolidge over for Case. Case inside for Burrell. Burrell squares and puts up the shot. Knocks it down, draws the foul. The foul is going to go on Stephen Carter. That's going to be his third. And Burrell will step to the line to see if he can convert the three-point play. Shots up and good. 9 points for TJ Burrell. This is Chapman. Chapman to Carter. Carter. This is Manor for three. A little bit strong. Can't come up with a rebound, and Manor is going to get called for the foul. That'll be his first. Team's fourth, so the Patriots are inbound. Richie Collins, number 35, checks in for the Cougars. Stephen Carter sits down with 3 fouls with less than a minute to go here in the third quarter.
3 seconds.
This is Coolidge with it. Goes inside for Douglas. Douglas for Case. Back to Coolidge. Over for LaFountain. This is Coolidge. Drives. Kicks it over for Case. Here's Coolidge again from way out. A little short. Davison on the rebound. Kicks it over for Chapman. Chapman finishes. 16 points for Connor Chapman. This is Burrell. Puts up a shot, a little bit long. Chapman with the rebound. Here's Davison coming back the other way with 3 seconds on the clock. Puts up a shot that won't go. And Douglas comes away with a rebound, but doesn't get the shot off. So at the end of the 3 quarters of play, it's the Cougars 46, the Patriots of AuSable Valley 34. All right, folks, here we go to begin the fourth quarter. Pretty spirited game here at Northeastern Clinton Central School between the Cougars of NCCS and the Patriots of AuSable Valley. And the Cougars' first possession, the ball gets knocked away for a turnover, and the Patriots come back down the other way, looking at a 12-point deficit to start the third quarter.
Watch the 3 seconds.
Patriots will have the ball. This is Coolidge, gets it in for Burrell. Burrell fumbles the ball, but gets it back. Ball skips around, gets his own rebound. Here's Coolidge again. This is LaFountain. Kicks it out, and Miller steals. Coolidge knocks out away from him. And looks like they're going to have a foul in the backcourt here, and that's going to go against Jamie Davison on the hold. That'll be his second. Team's fifth here in the second half. So. Again, the Patriots inbound. This is Coolidge with it. For LaFountain, back to Coolidge. That's Case. Again, LaFountain for three. His first points of the game. This is Davison with it. Top of the key for Carter. Carter's double teamed. Dribbles out. Gives it back for Bedard. Bedard tries to get it back to Carter, but gets it swatted away. Gets his own miss and puts it up, but it won't go. And Douglas comes away with the rebound. So here's Coolidge. The Patriots looking to go on a little bit of a run here. Here's Burrell. Tries to get it in for Douglas and goes off his hand and out of bounds. Davison brings the ball up. 6.5 to go in the game. This is Carter. Chapman. Nice pass inside for Bedard. Bedard with a nice backdoor move to cut to the basket. 6 points for Thomas Bedard. This is Coolidge over to Case. Case back to Coolidge again. There's a nice pass inside. It gets swatted away and picked up by Connor Chapman. So the Patriots keeping that ball on the perimeter. Every time they go to pass it inside, looks like it gets cut off. There's a tries to get a pass in for Miller. Ball scoots around. Alex LaFountain comes away with it and creates a little bit of space. Gets the ball up for Brody Douglas, who gives it to T.J. Burrell, or I'm sorry, Austin Case, who finishes on the other end. 5 points for Case. There's a nice fast break for the Cougars. Here's Miller. Miller kicks it over for Bedard, squares up, and the Cougars get called for 3 seconds. And that's a turnover for the Cougars. Here's Coolidge with it.
1, 2, 3.
Case. This is Coolidge. Case again. Coolidge, a little bit of space inside the key, knocks it down for 2. 12 points for Jordan Coolidge. And we got a timeout on the floor. Looks like Coach Guerin wants to take a timeout. So at 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the game, the Cougars with a 7-point lead, 48-41. All right, back to action here. Cougars with the ball. Send it in for Carter. Carter, nice catch. Turns around and knocks it down. 12 points for Stephen Carter, his first 2 of the second half. This is this is Coolidge. That's Case with the long shot. Nice pass up for Chapman. Chapman finishes. 18 points for Connor Chapman. He's having a big night. This is Douglas, who hasn't scored since the first quarter. It's a nice block by Stephen Carter. I got him for 15 rebounds in this game. It's Chapman over for Davison. Davison drives. Here's Bedard, squares up for 3. A little bit long. Nice offensive rebound by Carter. Puts the shot up and draws the foul. So Carter will step to the line to shoot 2. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be his first trip to the line tonight. First shot's a little bit long. Second one is up. That one's good. .13 for Stephen Carter. This is Coolidge with it. Looks to drive the lane. Gets cut off by Davison. Puts up a long shot. Davison gets nailed for the foul. That'll be 3 on Davison, and Jordan Coolidge will step to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Second one is on its way. And that one's good. 14 for Jordan Coolidge. 3:35 on the clock. This is Davison on the drive and takes it right to the rack for 2. 8 points for Jamie Davison. This is Douglas. Gives it for Coolidge. Coach Douglas is switching up a little bit, having Brody Douglas on the point, but then it gets back to Coolidge. Burrell bounces it off his foot, and Thomas Bedard comes away with the loose ball. Davison dribbles out of trouble. He's got Burrell on him, gives it up for Miller. Miller back to Davison. Davison looking for a quick pass inside that gets knocked away. The Cougars will retain possession. Exactly 3 minutes to go in the game. Cougars with a 12-point lead. Here's Miller. Gives it to Bedard at the top of the key. His shot's a little bit long. Here's a pass up for Alex LaFountain at mid-court, but Miller is there, and Coach Douglas calls a timeout. So with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the game, it's the Cougars 55, the Patriots 43. Okay, we're back to action out of the timeout. 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Patriots with the ball, down by 12. We'll see what Coach Douglas has drawn up for the last 2 minutes or so of this game. Coolidge. This is Case. To LaFountain. This is Coolidge. Davison is there for him. There's a pass inside for Burrow, but backed out for Coolidge. Coolidge drives the lane, but gets cut off. Coolidge for 3. That one's short. Carter with the rebound. He gives it over for Davison. Davison passes it in for Carter. Carter backs in, drops the shot. Nice play by Stephen Carter to create that space and drop down that shot. The foul's going to go against Brody Douglas. It's his 4th. Stephen Carter will step to the line and see if he can convert the three-point play. In the meantime, Connor Chapman comes out. Casey Manor, number 45, checks back in for the Cougars. Carter, shots on the way, rims in and out. Come the Patriots the other way. Coolidge with it. Over for LaFountain. Back to Coolidge. LaFountain. He puts his shot up. Back iron won't go. The Patriots with a rebound. Here's Coolidge from the foul line. Gets the friendly roll and it drops in. 16 points for Jordan Coolidge. From the Patriots up the other way. And Bedard throws the ball away. LaFountain goes in for the layup, and Jamie Davison looked like he had a pretty clean block there, but referee Spillman saw it the other way and calls Davison with the foul.
On the whistle before the play happened. He didn't even know it.
That'll be 4 on Davison, and Alex LaFountain will be at the line to shoot 2. First one's on its way. No good.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
LaFountain, second one on its way. And that one's good. 4 points for Alex LaFountain. Miller brings the ball up, gets it taken away. Here's Case with it. Case knocks down a 3. Minute 25 to go, and Coach Guerin wants to take a timeout. So with minute 23 to go in the game, it's the Cougars 57, the Patriots 49. All right, folks, out of the timeout here. Don't anybody leave your seat. Minute and 23 seconds to go in the game, and the Patriots have trimmed the lead down to Cougars' lead down to 8 points. There's some good pressure. And that ball gets swatted out of bounds, and it'll be the Cougar ball. Carter to inbound. Gives it for Davison. Davison with Douglas on him, with Coolidge on him, and calls the foul. So that'll put Jamie Davison on the line to shoot 1 and 1. Foul's on Jordan Coolidge, his second. Davison will step to the line and shoot 1 and 1. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way here. Davison, first one's on its way and good. Second one's up. That one's good. 10 points for Jamie Davison. It's Coolidge, little Fountain. Back to Coolidge, the Fountain. Case, inside for Burrell. Burrell moves in, puts the shot up, won't go. Case gets the rebound, skips it out for Coolidge. Coolidge looks to get a step on Miller, he does. Gets Davison in the air, kicks it over for LaFountain. LaFountain a little bit short, ball skips around, and Brody with the rebound. Gives it for Burrell. Burrell a little bit too hard, and Carter with the rebound. Gives it over for Davison. Davison gets it across the timeline and gets it stolen, but ball's flipped over to this side and it squirms around on the floor. Patriots come away with it. Douglas turns around and puts in the loose ball. That was quite a squirm around there, but anyway, just under 20 seconds to go in the game. And not really sure what happened there, but the score is 59 for the Cougars, 51 for the Patriots. So we're back to action. We got just under 20 seconds to go in the game. Carter inbounds to Davison. Davison gets the ball up the court and gets fouled by Brody Douglas. So that took exactly 4 seconds off the clock. Looked like it was a long 4 seconds to me. But anyway, Davison will step to the line. That looks like it's going to be 5 fouls on Brody Douglas, so he's going to have to exit the game. Coach Douglas gets 20 seconds to put in a substitution. Going to take that time to talk to his troops real quick. And he puts in Connor Manning for the last 16 seconds of the game. So once again, Jamie Davison steps to the line, shoot 1 and 1. First one's up and doesn't go. Carter with an offensive rebound. And we got a timeout on the floor. Coach Guerin, seeing that his big man was in trouble, called a quick 30-second timeout. All right. We were trying to get some free throws out of it, but those would be real free throws. Anyway, Carter will inbound after the timeout. And calls another timeout. All right, back to action here. The ball's in. Gives it to Thomas Bedard, who gets fouled immediately on the inbound by Connor Manning. So should be Thomas Bedard will step to the line to shoot 1 and 1. First foul on Manning, and Bedard makes the first one. 7 points for Tom Bedard. Second one's on its way. That one's short. There's a runner in the lane by Coolidge. Cougars will just let the clock run out. So that's the way it was. The final, the Cougars 60, the Patriots with a furious comeback at the end, come up a little bit short. So the final is Cougars 60, the Patriots 53. That's the way it was for beautiful downtown Champlain this first day of winter, December 21st, 2009. Thank you for watching Hometown Cable Television, worth your support.